I didn't know what to do other than to scroll through messages between me and Charlie, regarding which there are a ton of them. And
because I'm basically his best friend, and that's why he wanted to work with me and me only after right before they killed him.
kept going back and watching the many videos of us dancing to the song Power. And it felt appropriate to reach out to Ye, speaking about things, talking about his mode when he wrote the song. You know, when you wrote the song Power, why did we have it as our hype song? Because
that's the other theory, that mental illness is contagious, and she just spent too much time hanging out with Kanye.
the song is about the ability to find it within yourself to become what you know you are capable of becoming.
And I'm capable of becoming a complete lunatic. So it really inspired me to become one.
Inside of a matrix, when you just realize everything is dishonest, that everything is performative, that people are dishonest, that they are going to try to stop you from being great. In fact, it's the end of the song, the question that he asks at the end of the song, that's the most important. Ye asks, do you have the power to let power go? Do you have...
What the? I didn't watch this. I was like, I knew. I looked through the transcript to where she's talking about Netanyahu, and I'm like, I don't want to misrepresent anything, so I'm going to take the whole clip leading up to it. And she's seriously just talking about Kanye and his song about the power to let power go.
The power.
Get to a freaking point. You don't need to go through Kanye West lyrics. You're not helping yourself here. Oh boy.
To say no to power. You know, I told you guys that Charlie was going through a spiritual transformation at the end. And
there we go.
All of the usual suspects were really angry that I hinted towards that. What do you mean? You're not allowed to say that. They were attacking me, trying to make me fearful.
Oh, yeah, they're after you.
To speak out and speak about...
Trying to make you fearful, to speak out, threatening to kill you. That's what they do.
People were telling you to stop talking nonsense and making up things. Well, how is that making you fearful?
Yeah. But by the way, isn't that, we talk about her seeing things that aren't there, right? Like, okay, so I think, you know, because the Jews and Netanyahu and blah, 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 and people, God, he just died. Can you just lay off the freaking crazy for a few seconds? Just, can you give him a couple days? Can you just pause and turn off the crazy, or keep your mouth shut for a couple of days? And they're trying to shut me down and trying to keep me fearful for speaking the truth and getting to the truth in this.
You actually, in a very cruel way, commented on her grieving post and said and suggested that she will now start blaming the Jews for...
Yeah,
Charlie
I said Candace Owens 5 minutes from now, it was the Jews, and everyone flipped out on me. David, why are you
and honestly,
what?
And honestly, I thought, I don't want to do that. I'm not sure if she's actually going down that road. If she's actually going to go down that road, I mean, Candace can't be... She is pretty insane, but she can't be that bad. And here we are. David, you were right.
Oh, I know I was. And it's weird. People still think I'm a jerk. Like, don't use this tragedy. I wasn't using the tragedy to attack someone. I was pointing out that she's going to use the tragedy to attack people. That's what she does.
And Bibi Netanyahu who's fighting, I think, like an 84 front war with everyone, made a lot of time for Charlie Kirk. You would have thought they were the best of friends. As close.
Isn't that amazing? I mean, Bibi's fighting a war, and yet he took time to post a couple of tweets and to appear in, what, a 3-minute Fox interview. What's going on there? What's going on? He's acting like he's the widow of Charlie Kirk. Meanwhile, Candace has done like, what, 9 or a dozen podcasts now already?
Yeah.
Everything she accuses people of, she's accusing them of it while she's doing it, and they're not. Like, put it this way. If Netanyahu had not said anything, had not tweeted, or hadn't appeared, she'd been like, isn't that strange?
Exactly.
He won't even say anything. He doesn't care.
Exactly.
I mean, what sort of evil person? I mean, Charlie defended you for years, and you just turn your back on him. You can't even offer condolences. What sort of evil person? You got to be suspicious of that, ladies and gentlemen, when there's nothing you can do that will not be called evil. And again, this ties into we brought it up a ton of times, what Douglas Murray said, when the Jews were poor, we hated them for being poor. When they were rich, we hated them for being rich. When they didn't integrate, we condemned them for not integrating. When they did integrate, we hated them for integrating. When they were stateless, we hated them for being stateless. When they had a state, we hated them for having a state. It doesn't matter what they do, you automatically hate them. And we're seeing it in real time. He posts a nice, thoughtful tweet and is in a couple-minute interview talking about how Charlie Kirk will be missed, and she attacks him for it. How dare you act like this is about you and you're the widow here? Don't you know it's about me? Don't you know it's about me? That's how I know Charlie Kirk was about to convert to Catholicism and make me his new partner. He was bringing me back in, and everyone at Turning Point was enraged. And, that's why one of you guys, or all of you working together, killed him.